guys, and welcome to another episode of Science with Miss Reese. Today we're going to talk about how the shape of a bone affects its strength, and we're going to do a little science experiment together. Now this is usually the part where I tell you a skeleton joke, but they're not that humorous. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we are going to look at the bones and see which shape of bone can hold the most support. So we're going to look at three different shapes of the bones. We have a cylinder or a circle. We have a triangular prism or triangle shape at the top. And we have a rectangular prism or square at the top. So what you need to do is get three different pieces of paper. It doesn't matter what kind of paper you have, any kind of paper, as long as it's the same size and same thickness. And you're gonna fold them so that, or roll them so that they're a circle, a triangle, and a square. And before you try this, I want you to make a guess to see which shape can hold the most weight. And then we're gonna stack some books on it and see which shape is the strongest. All right, let's talk scientific method. You have your question, how does the shape of a bone affect the strength? Now you need to form a hypothesis. Remember, a hypothesis is an educated guess, so you need to base your hypothesis or your guess on some sort of education that you've had, whether it's what you know from the past, maybe you're doing your own type of research. Whatever it is, you need to make a guess as to which shape do you think is going to hold the most books. Do you think it's going to be the circular cylinder? Do you think it's going to be the rectangular prism, or do you think it's going to be the triangular prism? Okay, now we have some variables to think about. First, independent variable. Oh man, what is an independent variable? Yeah, remember that? So an independent variable is the one thing that changes throughout the experiment. So you need to be thinking in your head, what is the one thing that I'm gonna change each time? I wonder what that could be. Yeah. And then you need to think of your dependent variable. So that is, what is the change that is happening because we are changing our independent variable? So you should be thinking, what is the one thing, one thing that changes because we've changed something else? I should do this professionally. Oh wait, I do. Just kidding. Okay, and then you need to think about your controls. So what are the things that are gonna stay the same each time? Well, you should be making sure that you keep the type of paper the same, how you stack your books the same, maybe the stacker the same. Come up with a list of about 3 or 4 things that should be kept exactly the same. Those are your controls. Now it's time for the experiment. Yay, my favorite part. Okay, so you better have made your hypothesis. So I'm going to start off with my rectangular prism with my square shape. The goal is to try to make it the same as possible. So remember, the conditions are basically the same, so I'm going to use the same books each time, attempting to stack them in the same way as much as I can. So I'm going to go in the same fashion. I would recommend using a skinnier book, so don't be using your big books like your Harry Potter, really thick ones, Nicole. Just do the smaller ones. Okay, so here we go. Starting with this square prism. The goal is to try to get balance in the middle. Okay, that's one. Two might be all that it can hold. It might be my cutting as well. So this is why it's important you guys try this out on your own. Okay, but it's definitely bending at the bottom, so I don't think it's gonna hold anymore without falling over. Okay, well let's try the triangular prism. Let's see. Hopefully y'all's cutting skills are better than mine. Oh. Okay, there's one. Let's see if triangle beats square. Two. Okay, here we go. Number 3. down. All right, here we go. Here's 4. Ah, 4 does it. Okay, so we had 2 on this one. 4 on the triangular prism. Let's see how the cylinder does. I'm going to start with the same books just to make it even. 1. 2. No one breathe. 3. Okay, here it comes. Moment of truth. 4. Is it going to beat the triangular prism? 5. Yes, it is. Let's keep seeing how many. These are a thicker book. Ooh. Okay. 6. Almost sit on it so you can hold me. Just kidding. No. Ah! 6.5. All right, so there you have it. The winner is the cylinder. I want you to think about your shape of your bones. They're all cylindrical shape. Think about columns when you look at buildings. What shape are they? They are cylinder. That's done for a reason. So, try your challenge. See if you can beat my record of how many books? 5, 6? I forgot already. 5 books. And yeah, let me know how many books you get. All right, there you have it. Now you know how shape affects the bone strength. Ooh, I should be the shape of a bone. I can hold 7! Yay! All right, that's it for today. Until next time.